Welcome everyone back to the channel. My name is Brittany. I am the Bonnet Simmer, and today in this video we're going to go over how to install mods, custom content, 7z files, and RaR files for The Sims 4. So if you're into that, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Starting off, we're going to install the standstill and cast mod. This is like something that I normally keep in my game all the time, but I took it out for one reason or another. I can't really remember, but we're going to install this today just so I can show you guys how to install mods if you haven't done that before. If you guys want to download this, I'll link it for you. But I want all of my Sims to not move while we're in cast, and so that's this first one. If you just want like mermaids and spellcasters and people like that to stop moving, then you'll download the second one. But we want everyone to stop moving, so I'm going to click this one. It's going to download there at the top, and see my virus protection is just trying to make sure we're scanning everything. Thanks for that, but that's downloaded. So once you download whatever mod that you're trying to download, it's going to show up in your downloads folder, and then you're going to go to extract all, and I keep this checked, show extracted files when complete. Always keep that checked. So once it's done, it's going to extract. Your next file folder is going to pop, and for me, this is another tip. I like to stay organized, so I keep everything in its own folder. And I also put mod in big bold letters, so I know in my folder what's a mod and what's just custom content, right? So if anything ever needs to be updated, I know exactly where to find it. So that's another tip as well. And that's simple as that. That's how you install mods, and custom content is the same thing. You would wash, rinse, repeat. Download it, unzip it if it needs to be unzipped, and then you would drag it into your mods folder. And if you don't know how to get to your mods folder, you see here, you go to Documents, Electronics Arts, Sims 4, Mods, and you can see that up there as well. Now, let's move on to the next part, which I feel like is very, very important, because when I first started downloading custom content, I couldn't find any information on how I was supposed to install RaR files and 7z files. And I would find myself trying to figure out why they weren't showing up in my game. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let me show you guys how you get both of these types of files in your game. If it's a RaR file, most of the time they look like this. They say .rar, or if it's a 7z file, it'll say 7z, at the end. But if you're on Windows, you're simply going to download an app called BreeZip. You don't have to download BreeZip, right? That's what I use. But if you just need an extractor, some way to extract everything and convert it, right? So I use BreeZip. But when you double click on it, BreeZip will pop open. At the top here, you see where it says extraction. So I hit extract. Wait 1 second, my file is going to pop. And now when I open this, it's going to change it into a package file. So now when I put this in my game, it will actually show up. If you just drag and drop a 7z or a RAR file into your game, it's not going to show up. So you do need to convert these, and whatever app that you use, it should work for both. So I can show you again another example. That was a RAR file. This is a 7z. When I double click, I hit extraction. Once it loads, my file pops open, and it has converted all of those things to a package file, and now I can drag and drop those into my mods folder. So that's how you install those, and I sure hope this could help somebody, because for a while it took me a long time to figure out how to do that. So I hope this one helps somebody. Now, next, another little tip and trick that I can give you guys to try to help you out when you're just getting started, especially if you have mods and custom content, is the Sims 4 Studio. Let's say when the Sims team put out updates, it may break certain mods, certain custom content, right? So it may break I don't know, showers, bathtubs, whatever it may be. And so when you download SimsForce Studio, this is what it looks like when you open it, and you can go to content management, and it's called a batch fix. So you can actually fix these things on your own without waiting for like the creator or anybody. I mean, sometimes they do fix their own things, which is great, but if sometimes, it's a lot of stuff, so they may not get to it. So the SimsForce Studio team, they will put out an update to the app, and you can now come in here and fix those things yourself. And you would go to objects and come down here, and you see where it says fix windows and doors, fix CC showers, and it also shows in the in parentheses which update came out and broke that particular item. But once you get comfortable with the app, then you'll be able to come in here and look around and see all the other features that the app has. But if you click on My CC and just give it a minute, depending on how much custom content you have, it may take a minute to load. All of your custom content will show up on the side here, right? And just to give you an example, like if I click on beds and then you click on something, it'll show what that object is, and it'll also show the colors it has, the swatches that it has, and what category that it's showing up in, right? So you can do all types of things. Like if you don't want a swatch, you can remove a swatch. If you want it to show up in a different category, or you don't want it to show up in a certain category, you can remove, add, all different types of things, right? So this is another reason why I love the SimsForce Studio, because it gives you a lot of options as far as like things that you want to do to your own custom content. So that's just another tip that I can give you guys as well. I can show you guys another thing that SimsForce Studio is also good for. If you come up here to where it says content management, and you go down to batch fixes, and you go to cast, you will see this where it says disallow CC for random, allow CC, disallow, allow. So what that means is, I know this was helpful for me because and when I first started downloading custom content, I would have a lot of my Sims walk around, the townies, and they would have on random outfits. And I'm like, okay, no, who told you to put on that shoe with that belt, with that purse, and you got on sunglasses and all that crap, right? So if you don't want your Sims to use CC, you can disallow CC for random, and that'll stop them from using custom content. Now, if you already have a save going and you disallow CC for random, they won't generate any more Sims who use it. But if you want a fresh save where no other Sims are using custom content, you can disallow CC for random, and then when you start a new save, no one will use custom content. But if you're in a current save, it just won't allow any more Sims to generate with custom content. But if you do want them to look toe up from the flow up, if that's your judge, then okay, sis. And you can allow CC for random. So you can also look through here, and also you can update makeup, update skin tones. It's a lot of things you can do in here too. So this is another reason why I love the SimsForce Studio. And also, I'm going to show you guys how to download the SimsForce Studio, because once again, when I first started, I was like, okay, I know what a website is, but how am I supposed to get this in my game? So don't worry, I am here to help. So I will link this website down in the description, but when you get to the SimsForceStudio.com, this is what you're going to see. And at first glance, you may be like, okay, so like what's next? How I get it, but don't worry, I'm going to help you guys. So you would click on downloading and installing the SimsForce Studio, right? You would click on that, and that's going to bring you to this page. And then you're going to click on installing and running the SimsForce Studio, right? And it's going to bring you to this page. And this is the part where you just need to read and follow along, okay? Because see, it says download instructions for the SimsForce Studio are here, and it has a link where you can do that. But also, you're just going to need to read through everything it says here, and it's going to walk you through it. It even has instructions for Mac, right? So I will link this down in the description for you guys, and I sure hope this could help somebody. And that's all for today. You know, I just wanted to show you guys how to download mods, how to install some custom content, as well as how to get 7Z files and RaR files in your game. So if this helped you guys, if it helps anybody, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.